Here we have a daily ABC view problem, which we will solve using a solver in AMPL. Our first step is to fill in any of the pre-filled cells in the puzzle. We do this by filling in the three matrices in param P. As we can see, we have a pre-filled cell in column 4, row 3. To tell the data file and solver that there is an A, B, or C in a given spot, you replace the 0 in the data file with a 1 in its corresponding location to ensure a proper solution, which has a B. To fill this in, we fill in the column 4, row 3 spot of the second matrix, which corresponds to B. Had there been an A or a C in that same spot, we would have done that in the first matrix for A and the last matrix for C. For this next part, we take the hints at the top, left, right, and bottom of the matrix and fill them in accordingly in the individual smaller matrix for param T, param L, param R, and param B. The columns correspond to A, B, and C, with 1 being A, 2 being B, and 3 being C. And then the rows corresponding to the columns at the top or bottom and the rows on the left or right. And as we can see, we have 4 hints in the top. In column 1, we have a B. Column 2, 3, and 4, we have C's. Along the left-hand side, in row 3, we have an A, and in row 4, we have a C. Along the right, we have an A in row 1 and a C in row 2. And along the bottom, we have a B in column 3 and a C in column 4. Once those have all been inputted correctly, save the data file. Next, we move into the actual solver system. In AMPL, the first command you want to do is option solver cplex, semicolon. Next, you do model p3t19mod.txt, semicolon, to model the model file. Next is data p3t19.txt, semicolon, and then solve, semicolon, which will solve the solution. And then in order to see the matrix, you do display x, semicolon, and this will display, and the first matrix is where all the A's should be, the second matrix is where all the B's should be, and the third matrix is where all the C's should go. And then to see it all in one matrix, you would do display y, which will show you the complete matrix with 3's, 2's, and 1's, all corresponding to A, B, and C's. And finally, we start inputting the information the matrix gives us from the solver into the puzzle. And there you have it. This puzzle has been solved using a AMPL solver.